Hi. Today we're going to take a break from the case study, kind of. So basically, the thing is this. We have been doing our case study, and we've been working on it and claiming our GMB and buying links and getting started. And we're kind of at a point now where we have to wait for the orders to get delivered. So there's not a lot we can do. But yesterday I showed some fantastic results that we had gotten, and maybe we'll review those real quick before we start. But rather than ask how I got those results, the biggest question I got was, how did I claim the GBP? Now, the answer I want to give to that is you should have been watching. But I'm a man of the people, and frankly, I didn't know what else to talk about today. So what we're going to do is review how we claimed it by trying to claim another one in another niche. I don't know if it's going to work, but we're going to try, because try is what we do. How to claim a GBP. Thank you. And then if you're watching this in the future, after the live stream is over, please comment in the comments how to claim a GBP. We're trying to see if that's a ranking factor for YouTube videos. I suspect that it is. Gaurav says, tell us about the toys behind you. Yeah, so about, I guess it's closer to 3 years ago now, I decided that I needed a hobby, but I didn't know what. And then one day I was at the mall, just I think I went to a movie or I was shopping. I don't really know, but I picked up one of these. I was like, it's kind of cool. So I decided to buy that. And then I went home and started researching them. And I was like, wow, this is really cool. I had no idea there was so much variety. So I started buying a couple a week, and then a few a week, and then a lot a week. And I just started putting them behind me, just kind of on a whim. And people started asking about them, so they were good for my videos. And it's just become a fun hobby and stress relief for me. Although I don't really buy many anymore because I don't have any room left. Morning routine. Before we even get out of bed, the first thing we do is think about our goals, think how we can make them even bigger, both our long-term and life goals and our goals for the day. If you start your day out that way, you will have a massive advantage over everybody else. So think big before your feet even hit the floor. I want everyone to commit to doing that. The next thing I did was check my 8 Sleep, Aura, and Morpheus. Well, actually, I didn't do Morpheus today, but metrics. And I had my all-time lowest resting heart rate on Aura today, which was 47, which is fantastic for someone with my age and my fitness level. It's honestly good for most anybody. Then we had some breakfast today. I had top flank steak, eggs, and toast. We deliver Atlanta. Hey, Chris from Andy Norca. Hey, Andy. Andy has a great service on Legiit under Steel Toe Digital. You got to be impressed with that memory, right? All right. So business administration, we have an open support position, and I interviewed 2 folks for that today at 12 and at 12:30. I actually haven't done this yet, but I have to review my orders on Legiit for today. I'm having a pretty good day for a Saturday, as well as my purchases. And I'm still looking for a designer for the landing page for my unlimited consulting offer. If you want to get unlimited amount of Zoom calls and consulting from me for the rest of your life or my life, whichever ends first, I have an offer for that. Let me know if you're interested. I prepped for this live stream, and then obviously I'm doing this live stream. Need to review my messages. There's one I forgot to respond to yesterday, and then as well as any emails, although I rarely get any emails or anything like that on a Saturday. I have got to finish this. I did one more of these yesterday, and I have 2 more of these I have to fill out so they can make scripts out of the topic, I don't know, ideation. And then today is cheat day, so I'm going to have some pizza because pizza is the greatest. And then I need to go to the vitamin shop to stock up on a couple of things. And I'm going to go see Captain America, Brave New World. And then I have Valentine's plans day 2. And by the way, that does not, what I said earlier about getting Valentine's on the 15th does not apply if you're watching. Downtime, I need to read for 30 minutes. I've been terrible about that. And then I have my bedtime ritual. So that's kind of the plan for today. You can see it's kind of a light day. So Leon said, I'm just going to say Leon says pizza is super. Dev says super chat. If you have waffles and pancakes instead of pizza today, Dev is fired. No, I'm kidding. All right. So let's real quick take a look at our rank tracker and see how we're doing. So we're going to go over to Legiit. Let me log in off camera. All right. I'm already logged in. Thank goodness. All right, so we're going to go to the AI dashboard. And we're going to go over, we're in there, the home remodeling Pueblo campaign. You can see we're starting to get a few views, although I suspect that's mostly people from watching these streams, but who knows? 41 users. I don't know. Maybe that is, we are getting some traffic. We are ranking in GBP. So nothing in Search Console of yet, but that's not to be unexpected. Ranking wise, looks like not much of a change here. Our two main keywords are Pueblo home remodeling, which is at 51, and home remodeling Pueblo, which is at 57. And we're going to check this home renovation contractors keyword as well. It looks like I've picked up a few links despite not having built. Well, maybe they're from some of the services we bought, but these look like those random links that every site attracts. So let's take a look. It's probably a bunch of nonsense, but yeah, it's those random. Yeah, it's those random things that every site picks up. Fucking annoying, to be honest. But you can see that the AI dashboard does pick up your backlinks just like every other backlink tool, so that's great. And so far, the 3 orders we've placed are in progress. So that's cool that we can see all that in one place, right? And look at for what campaign. So that's great. So now we want to check our rankings. And I'm curious if this one is actually at number 37. So let's take a look. Do you ever disavow links? Rarely. I rarely find it to be necessary. Even like spammy links, in my experience, they just don't make much difference. Stop screen, let's present, share screen. Dev with the donation. Thank you, Dev. I think I owe you some legit merch anyway, but you know how to claim it. But thank you, and I'll reset the goal here in just a minute. And so it said it was what, 37? So we're going to go down to page 4. Don't see it there. Let's go down to page 5. There it is. Number 41, 42, 43, 44, number 45. All right. And then while we're here, we'll confirm. Usually it's been pretty accurate, but home remodeling Pueblo, that is our GBP that we're going to be looking at shortly. So this would be page 6. No. 7. We went through this yesterday. I'm not going to search that hard. We'll look at page 5 and then we'll just move on. Yeah. Oh, there it is. Top of page 5. So that puts it at 41. So that's actually better than the rank tracker shows. So yay. So, and then home remodeling Pueblo, which tends to be a little bit lower. Must be a more competitive term, although you would think it was synonymous. Centric Bridge, a digital marketing agency, says, good afternoon all. David Johnson here. Hello, David. Hey, there we are at number 1. So let's jump down to... This one always trips me up. I keep thinking it's ours, but it's somebody else that had that first. So let's go to page 5 and see if we're there anywhere. There we are. Home remodeling Pueblo at number 41, 42, 43, 44. So those have both improved since yesterday. So that's good because up is better than down. That's the kind of insight you get here on this channel. Up is better than down. All right. So now we need to go look at the GBP. I just want to see if the edits were approved yet. I'm guessing not, but you never know. But yeah, you can see that for these two keywords, or was it this one and this one, we're actually doing better than that. So this probably just hasn't updated yet. So I'm happy. So let's go over to Google/business and have to switch accounts 38 times because Google sucks at that. And that's one of those things that I complain about every day. Sign in. Edits are still pending, so let's see. And you can see we claimed 2 of them on accident. But today we're going to claim another one for a different business. So let's see what's missing. It website is still missing. That's annoying. How do I edit profile? 3 customer interactions. 3 business profile interactions. 20 people viewed our business, less than 50 searches, which tells me that it's mostly you guys, which is fine. No calls. 3 people asked for directions. That's interesting. There won't be any website clicks because they haven't approved our website yet, which is very strange. Opening date is still posting. Website is still posting. And this is the one that concerns me. I'm afraid that that's going to get taken down. Service area also. So, and hours. Like, how hard is it to confirm hours? That's so dumb. But anyway, yeah, still pending. 1. I wouldn't do more than 1. So let me see. All right, let me look at what Google accounts I have before we get, because I don't want to risk one that's on one of my like important accounts. So, I don't think I have any in this one. I'm doing this off camera because I have a bunch of accounts. So 1 second. No. All right. Google. Switch accounts again because always. 1 second, ladies and gentlemen. And Dev. Yes, it's me. I just told you that. All these questions it asks you. All right. So I've now logged in to a different account. I don't think I have a GBP connected to this one. So let's see. I do have one for this business, but I don't think it's connected to this Gmail. No, it is. And that one's still ranking number 1. So we don't want to risk that one. All right. 1 moment while I find another one. That's the one from our case study. I should have known that. Here's one we'll use. One moment. Let me close out some of these tabs. All right. Okay, so you can see that this one clearly does not have any businesses associated with it. Web coding BD, I assume that means Bangladesh, says, "How are you, bro? I'm great. Wonder if the pending edits is due to the other GMB. We have 2 different, I don't know. Who knows? No, I guess pending edits take time after claiming, but who knows? I don't like to guess things. So, all right. So let's go back to Google. And just for transparency's sake, this is the email that I'm using. It's home remodeling. I fucked up when I was setting up the Gmail and somehow put in home remodeling Pueblo. So I just abandoned that Gmail. So let's do I guess go to maps. So this is the process, and I'm trying to do this from memory. No. That's annoying. Why does it? That always irritates me. All right, so should I try to claim one here where I live, even though the address on or the name on this is Pueblo? I think I'll do that. Actually, I just thought of something. 1 second. troubleshooting@gmail.com. Can't remember if this is valid or not. I'm not a robot. Next. Not now. No thanks. I have one from a case study I did in my old training, Superstar SEO Academy. I think I'm going to use that instead. All right. Add password. So let's close these. Apologies, guys. I've one of the downsides to doing everything in real time is, I don't always prepare as well as I should. MD says hi. Hello, MD. All right. So what we're going to use is Sorcerer Digital. So those of you that used to be in Superstar, or I guess still are in Superstar SEO Academy, will recognize that from the case study I did before. So let's go business. I don't think I have a business associated with this one, but after we switch accounts for the trillionth time, we'll find out soon enough. So Sorcerer Digital. Sign in. Good. No business. All right. Very informative video. Thank you. Even though we haven't really gotten started yet, I still appreciate that. So let's go to maps. And let's switch accounts again, because why not? And we want Sorcerer Digital. All right, so I'm going to try to claim this as an SEO agency near me. And the reason for that is this is one I did for a case study for in Superstar SEO Academy. Very similar to what I did here, but it's been years and I've changed things a lot since then. So yeah, this is the business that we're going to do it for. So 2019, I guess I should update that. Service areas. I'm just kind of showing it. Do you use any IP changing app when changing Google accounts? No, I probably should, but no, I don't. I mean, most of these are legitimate Google accounts for specific like businesses. I don't use any I don't really usually do this kind of stuff. So there's really no reason for me to do it because I'm not doing anything illegitimate. I mean, I am today, but generally I'm not. So why is it showing me all this other crap? All right, so now let's find a location. Let's go south a little bit. And actually, let's go north a little bit. So we're going to do my favorite term ever, which, as you can see, I have 2 of the 3, 4 as well. And we're going to try to get this prick out of the top 3. I'm not a fan, in case that isn't clear. He's at 21st Avenue North. He's actually not, but they won't take it down. So we're going to try to get into that same area. So we're going to need to go even further north, I think. Or is it further south? Yeah, further south. So Oak Street is 10th. 29. 7. So Oak Street. So where is 17? Business 17. So we're going to try to go. I'm not finding. All right, we're going to go in right around here. So add a missing place. So this is what we're doing now, guys. We're going to find out where we want to go, and we're going to go around 21st Avenue and 17. So we're going to go right around here. Right click. And we're going to go add a missing place. Place name required. SOAR, CERER, digital. Category, this is where I screwed up the first time. I think most of these are internet marketing services, so that's what we're going to go with. Internet marketing service. And we're not going to do anything else except for, I can't remember if I do claim this business or if I do submit. I think it's the same thing, right? One second. I'll check my notes. Submit. All right. Yeah, that's what I thought. All right. So we're going to go submit. All right. Thanks for improving Max. You'll get now. There's really no way to know until they either decide or not. So what we're going to do is two things. We're going to look in our Gmail and see if we got any Gmail. So let me do that off camera because it'll take me to the wrong account. That probably irritates me more than it should. All right. So nothing so far. I'm surprised it doesn't even tell me that my edits were whatever. Let's move all these over to, yes, I've got it to primary, to help our deliverability. That has nothing. Oh, there we go. Under review. Come on. So let's view our edit. Last time I looked at this, it said pending and it was already declined. So we'll see. Oh, for fuck's sake. Not accepted. Legion Street. Okay. Well, let's try again. But, like I said, it doesn't always work. So let's try again and get closer. No, I clicked the wrong thing. Add a missing place. We went 21st. So right on 21st. That might be what I messed up because Legion Street is not a nice area. Add a missing place. Sorcerer Digital. Internet. I'm kind of glad this failed. So I can't. So if it would have succeeded and somebody else tried it themselves and it failed for them, well, that doesn't work. So the point is sometimes it just doesn't work. Oh my God. Why does it do that? I submitted a missing claim and it got accepted in Myrtle Beach. All right. Well, where is it? Or what did you name it? Mine are instantly getting blocked. It must be my IP or something. What did you name it, Dev? Okay, but what did you name it? I can search by that, but Tantia Digital. Yeah, well, there you go. Dev apparently got it to work. For some reason, it doesn't like me. I don't know why. It must be my IP address or something because it didn't work the first time I did it for our case study either. So, well, there you go. You did the same thing that I just showed. Am I using a full address? I don't know. Let's take a look. Definitely not on Withers Drive. Oof. Dev says he did the exact same thing. Don't just use a street address. All right. I also look for an office building. All right. Looks like there's something here. So let's try here. Mama D says it's not working there too. Apparently it worked for Dev and it worked for me before. So add a missing place. It might be because I once had a GMB for this and it got taken down too. SOAR server DIGI. If not, I'm just going to assume that it doesn't like this account. Google Maps is a shit interface. Am I wrong? Yeah, 13 DVDs without using the exact address. Took a few months to pop though, but 2 years later, still going strong. Awesome. All right, your contributions. I have a feeling it's not going to work. Not created. Not. Yeah. All right. Let's try a different account then. And we'll try a different like name as well. Kicked you out of YouTube. Oh wow. Yeah, I've had that happen a couple times recently as well. Let's try 29th and Oak Street. Add a missing place. Let's try something different too. Mm. Now I'll be watching all my live streams and rank my GMB in Myrtle Beach. Might as well. Let's see. Myrtle Beach home. We're just gonna pick the same one because same niche because that's what this this Gmail is. But my guess is that they're watching my IP, and that's why I can't get anything to work. So submit. Done. Contributions. Yeah, they're like instantly flagging my stuff. Like that was a matter of seconds. So I think it must be my computer. Like they must know my accounts and stuff. It's the only thing I can think of. Does that make sense to you guys? I probably need to do like James. I think it was James was saying like switch some IPs and what have you. But I mean, it definitely worked for the first time we did it. So yeah, they must know my computer. So I wonder. I have a VPS. Yeah, fuck it. I don't have. I'd have to set up a whole new account. So, all right. So what I'm going to do, I think we can consider this a failure. But thankfully, Dev was here to save the day with Tentia Digital. So I'm going to do some experimenting off camera, and see if I can't like set up an account on a fresh VPS and like a fresh Gmail and all that stuff, and try it from there and see if that makes the difference. Because everybody, I think they must just know my computer at this point, which I get it. I'm trying to outsmart them. Tell us, number one, about what you did. You did okay. That was fast. I honestly didn't really do all that much. Let's close out these 48,000 windows. I'm a marketer. Every term or every number I say is exaggerated. So let's log in. So let me give context. Let me log into local dominator. Come on. All right. So local dominator is the map strength tracker that we use. On scans. I find these terminologies to be confusing. That maybe that's just me. Where is it? Home remodeling Pueblo. Well, that's not right. Here we go. Home remodeling. Pueblo home remodeling. Oh, these two. Okay. But these are the terms that we're ranking for. I wish it would just automatically open it in a new tab. Fuck's sake. And this one. Home remodeling Pueblo. So let's do some new scans just to make sure that we have current information. I'm looking at the wrong column. That's why. Okay. Bulk actions, run, apply. Get your mug off the screen. Sorry. Confirm. You need to reset your YouTube goal. What are you talking about? I don't particularly like it when people tell me what I need to do, but if you can clarify, I'll be happy to see what you're talking about. Oh, the goal. Okay. You mean on here? I thought you meant like with my live stream. There we go. Where is it? Yeah, I got you now. All right. So this is the up to the minute rankings. So this one. So we're ranking number one pretty much everywhere. A few spots were in number two. In number two. All right. So David asked what I did. And I wish it was something fancy, but I'm just going to show you two things. So documents, open with Chrome. So this is the guide that we've been going through for our case study for, I don't know, about 10 days now. Let's switch accounts for the trillionth time. Does anybody else get as annoyed by this as I do? Or is it just me? And this is the profile that we claimed and verified. I don't know why they're so bad at that. Like, you would think that when you switch, it would stay on that one. Anyway. So there's really not a lot that we did. We just did the basic optimization, right? Like we claimed it, and then we edited our profile. We added the name, we added the category, we added a SEO rich but not spammy description. We put our opening date as December 3rd, 2024. I pulled that date out of my ass. We bought a phone number from Callfire that forwards to my phone, so please don't call me. I will not answer. We didn't add chat. We added the website. We haven't added our social profiles yet because they're not done. We added our service area, well, our location, which actually, I guess that's pending too. And our service area also pending, and our business hours also pending, but we filled all this out. We didn't add any more hours, and we didn't add any of these things like amenities and those. We did add service options, and that's pretty much it. You actually left one review. Checking in. Thank you, Shannon. You left one review, and I replied. You left a nice review that was both realistic, but also had a little bit of SEO in it, and same for me. We added some photos. We had to go through 3 or 4 tries at this. We added a work photo, a logo, and a cover photo. Performance. This isn't related to the optimization, but we'll take a look at it. Overview. We've had 3 profile interactions and 20 people viewed it. I'm assuming that's mostly people watching this stream because nobody's found it through search yet. But this is just somebody, for context, somebody asked me about the search volume on this. It's not super high, but it's a high value service in a city with over 100,000 people. So it might not drive a ton of leads, but the leads it will drive will be very valuable and high quality. No calls yet, no bookings, obviously. 3 people asked for directions. I don't know if that was people watching or not. It won't have any website clicks yet because it hasn't shown the website, but that's that. Performance advertised, we didn't do. Products, we didn't do. We didn't list a service, I don't think. Or yeah, I thought we did, but I could have swore we did this. This must be one of the things that's still pending, but I'm pretty sure we chose remodeling and a couple others for our service. That must still be pending. Bookings. We put in our contact page. It's just shortened it to our URL, which is dumb. Q&A, I asked a question and answered it. We did a Google post, or they call it an update. The rest of us call it a post. I don't actually see it, but oh yeah, here it is. A Google post. And that's pretty much it. I mean, we did the website, the basic on page on the website, but I don't think that had that much impact. I really think the review is what made us jump. How can you see how many keyword searches are occurring monthly? There, various tools will tell you, but this one, Keywords Anywhere, says it's 0. That means it's probably around 10. Ahrefs will tell you the same. I think our rank tracker does too. I'm not sure though. If not, I'm going to get that added in. I never thought about that till now because I tend to use my brain rather than the volume on these tools. That looks like it declined a tiny bit. I don't know what keyword. Yeah, it says the volume is 0. I'm guessing it's more than that because there's a lot of people trying to compete for that term. But it's probably 10 to 20 a month. So in a way that makes it even more competitive because there's less people. So the pie is smaller. But I mean, that's pretty much all I did. I just created it and optimized it. You can say it's because it's an EMD. That's probably partly true. But I mean, if we go look at this term, in fact, let's use the Bright Local Checker. Bright Local. Why does it never save it? Local rank checker. Local results checker. That's what I was looking for. Oh, thank you so much. Endolapo Expert just became my newest channel member. Thank you so much. I'll tell you what, everybody that's a channel member, this applies to you too, Wisdom Digital Marketing, and anybody else that's watching this a channel member, you can claim a free piece of Legiit merch as well. And I'll come up with some more stuff for channel members soon. I kind of forgot it was there until recently. Remodeling Pueblo CO, Google Maps, check search results. Page 1. You see, we are number 1 over businesses that have been around for a long time, presumably for a long time. I mean, this guy has 46 reviews, so he's probably been around for a long time. Mark Twain Lane, he has 20 reviews. This is our other one at number 4. Like, I could probably optimize that and get it ranking in the top 3 as well. But, you know, my point is that clearly there's business because these guys all have reviews, and they probably had more a couple weeks ago because, you know, there's been a lot of reviews removed lately. So my point is that the people that will say there's not a lot of search volume, they're not wrong, but they're not thinking all the way through. So I wish I had more like sauce to tell you that I had done, but truth is I just did this, you know? So a marketing agency, I would contact businesses in Pueblo and probably can get great results for them quickly in different verticals. I mean, I don't know that it would always be this easy. Obviously, if it was, you know, a DUI attorney or something, it's probably going to be harder. But yeah, or the other thing you could do is just set this up as rank and rent or lead gen and just either rent the site out. I could do that if I wanted to, or you could sell the leads that it generates if you prefer to do that as well. For this particular one, I'm not going to do either, most likely, because it's going to get nuked eventually because it's being done publicly, and SEOs are awful people for the most part. But yeah, there's a lot of different ways you could monetize this. If it was a high traffic term, you could just throw some display ads on it. There's things like, I don't think Ring Partner exists anymore, but there are others like that where you can sell the leads through like it's in an affiliate type setup. There's a lot of different things you can do, you know? So, or maybe you take on a client and, lost my train of thought. Maybe you take on a client and they don't have one yet. Maybe you set it up for them and get them quick rankings like this. You know, maybe if pretend that Pueblo Home Remodeling was a real business and Centric Bridge Digital Marketing Agency had just signed them as a client, you could have done this for them and look like, you know, Superman or something. I was going to say something negative, but you end up looking great. So there's a lot of different ways you can go about it and a lot of value to it, you know. Of course, if you had, you could do it for your own business as well. Of course, that would be easier because then you wouldn't have to fake it, most likely. So, all right. Any more questions? Or David says, awesome. Thank you, David. Thank you for being here every day, too. It means a lot to me that people take the time to watch. I know I say that every day, but it's true. I'm sorry. I was looking for somebody suggested a one of those companies, and that's what I'm trying to find. So 1 second. Maybe it was him. Glad I found you. I'm glad you did too. Thank you. Not Yash says thank you, man. Thank you. Maybe it was Tom. It was somebody I talked to recently, and I just can't remember who. But anyhow, there's a lot of programs out there where you can do that. So video, Google's asking for a video verification for 10T digital. Yeah, so clearly there are more things that you have to do here. Like, I think it seems like we just got lucky with the Pueblo one. So if anybody tries to sell you this as a course, don't buy it. So clearly there's a lot more that goes into it. Can I ask a question on bulk listing? You can ask, but I am far from an expert on this, as I showed today. But I'll do my best, and if I don't know the answer, I'll look into it for you. But yes, of course, you can ask. You ever made a video about your story? I've written it out. I've not made it. Let me show you. Actually, it's not 100% up to today, but my site has had my SEO site is having some site speed issues right now. But thank you. But this goes from about 2023 to about, or 2013 to about, I don't know, 2021, 2022, somewhere in there. So that'll give you some backstory. And then if you go to my channel, which please subscribe, and this isn't just for you, David, this is for anybody. But if you go to my channel, oh, for fuck's sake. Too many tabs open. And you go to the videos tab. Or no, I guess it's because we're live. If you go to the home tab, there's a video that's usually there when I'm not live that kind of gives you some insight as well. Well, thank you. I have been listing bulk for a while without any issue, but recently my emails are getting suspended. No, I don't have any idea. My guess is it has to do with cache and cookies and proxies and IPs and stuff like that. But like I said, this is really not something I do. I just did it for the sake of this case study because, we needed one and I didn't know how else to get one. I mean, I don't think it should matter. Dev just did one. He's not in the USA. So yeah. I've set up Sorcerer Digital Agency with a Gmail as well. Still pending, not canceled. So if it works, I will transfer it to you for the stream. Awesome. So yeah, that tells me that it just doesn't, it knows me, who I am. I probably should have done an incognito or a new browser or a Brave browser or something like that. And it just tells me that I can't do it from my computer anymore. So I pushed my luck probably further than I should. But that's great. As soon as Wisdom Digital Marketing, if he gets that approved, we'll check that out as well. But this does work. Apparently there are some wrinkles to it, and I'm going to keep working at it to find out if I can get a VPS and do it from a VPS is a virtual private server, I think is the acronym. But basically it's a computer that you can remote desktop into. So we'll try that. Or maybe I'll try it from my office computer, but it probably recognizes my account regardless. Okay, thanks. And I'm glad to be here. I'm glad to have you here. And thank you for subscribing, or not just subscribing, but becoming a channel member. That helps me stay encouraged a lot. Google Big Brother. Yeah, definitely. Probably you can only add one new business a month with Google. Yeah, that could be it too. There's a lot of stuff. So, and plus I'm doing this in public. For all I know, they're watching, quite literally watching. So there could be that as well. Good turnout today for a Saturday. I guess it was a topic that people are interested in, or maybe I just misunderstood my audience. I've always assumed that weekends would be less because that's when people take off, but maybe the fact that people are off, makes it more likely that they will show up. Who knows? But it's good to test these things. I can't remember how well last Saturday did. Let's take a look. That would have been Friday, Thursday, Wednesday, Tuesday, Monday, Sunday, Saturday. Yeah, last Saturday was okay. You are a hardworking man. Well, thank you. I don't really work all that hard. I do and I don't. I put in I do a lot of things, but for the most part, I mostly just make content and make decisions, and that's it. So it's really, I don't know. I guess I just don't feel like I'm working most of the time. So I don't know. We'll see. But thank you. Thank you for recognizing, and thank you for showing up. We're about 4 minutes away from being here for an hour, so I'll stick around for another 4 minutes, and then we'll wrap up. But if anybody has any questions or comments or anything like that, let me know, and I will answer them, or whatever. Please subscribe to me on YouTube. Putting in a lot of effort on the channel right now. It's paying off, and I'd like to see it continue to do so. So subscribing or liking or sharing, any of those things, it really does help a lot. If you're not on YouTube right now, although most of you are, you can go to chrismwalker.tv, and that will let you subscribe with one click. And if you want to be a channel member, click the join button, or use the target up here to donate to charity if you want to do that as well. And then we'll be back tomorrow. I think tomorrow we're just going to do a little bit of housekeeping. We're going to set up like a Yelp profile and some of the others that you have to do manually, as well as some of the social profiles we have to do manually. I may just show you which ones we need to do, because it's not very exciting to watch me set up a TikTok profile or something like that. But that's probably all we're going to do tomorrow. And then we'll check in on our progress, as well as the progress of our orders and things like that. Interestingly, by the way, we are not ranking for the non-EMD terms. Those are all in the 20 plus range. So at some point we'll tackle that problem as well. But if anybody, whatever. Thank you all for being here. Of course, I know that there's a lot of different things you could do with your time, and you spent it here with me. That's something I'll never, ever, ever take for granted, because it's the most valuable thing that you have is your time. So anytime someone gives you a bit of their time, make sure that you respect it and you express how much you appreciate it to them. So yeah, kindly recommend the video. I watched how to set up a USGBP just do what we did in this one. It's the same thing. Just go pick a location in America and try to claim it, just like we did in this one, or like we did earlier in the case study, where you're getting hung up on the fact that you're in Pakistan. It doesn't matter. Google Maps, you can look at America, Canada, Australia, Russia, wherever. So don't let that hang you up, Not Yash says, thank you, man. And Dolapo says, thank you for your time too. My pleasure. My pleasure. I'm looking forward to taking off most of the rest of the day, personally. So, I work hard, but I also take time off because, you only get to do this once. And by this, I mean life. So you got to find time for all of it. All right, that's going to do it for today. Thank you all once again. We'll be back tomorrow. I don't know what time I have an interview and 2 podcasts tomorrow, so I'll have to squeeze the live stream in around those. So, yeah, I'm not going to lie, social battery getting a little bit low, but that's all right. It's a great life. So, all right, folks, thanks for watching. Sorry it didn't work out, but thank you to Dev and to Chris from Wisdom Digital Marketing for helping out. Thank you to those who donated. Be sure to go to shop.legiit.com and claim your Legiit merch. I think both of you know how to do that. And then thank you for our existing and new channel members as well. I think I've got almost 10 channel members now, which is just glorious. We'll be back tomorrow. Until then, figure out what you want out of life and go out and get it, because you owe it to yourself and you owe it to the world. Join us in the Legiit Slack community as well. I'll see you tomorrow. Peace.